Hey, what's up YouTube? In this video, I'll be showing you how to transform the villager church, which is a glorified giant stone boot, into this building right here. So as you can see, we have made some slight structural changes. For instance, the church itself is supposed to be this way round, like this is where you're supposed to enter the church. That doesn't make any sense to me. So I flipped the church around, so we now enter the smaller side first. I've upgraded the tower, which used to just about be nothing, it was kind of like a lookout sort of area, into an area where we actually have a bell, so the bell can be rung. I've also added a cross, because that sort of imagery was kind of like present throughout the church as well, and I've just done some general sprucing up to the outside, and also if we take a look at the inside as well, I've also spruced up the inside too, so it's a little bit more functional now. We actually have a lectern, we have some candles, we also have some seats, and we also have access to the second floor, which, well, second and third floor, because we also have a nice little secret area up here with the bell, and you have plenty of room for storage and such. So that, ladies and gentlemen, is the villager church. It's actually not that difficult to upgrade it. If you enjoy videos like this, if you enjoyed this series, please do remember to smack that like button. Once again, I'm begging for those likes. Legend has it, if you hit that like button, a villager village will not appear in your front garden tomorrow morning, because that is the last thing you want. You don't want a load of random people showing up going, nyeh, nyeh, in your front garden. That is the last thing you want to happen. So if you hit that like button, that will 100% be prevented. That will not happen, I guarantee it. But in all honesty, it helps me out a lot. I spend a lot of time on these videos. I'd just like it if you could like that video. Subscribe for more, say hello if you subscribe, and click the little bell next to the subscription button if you do want to keep up with my content and make sure that the videos actually go to the subscription box. But that is way more than enough talking, guys. Why don't I actually show you how to turn that thing into this glorious looking church? Oakley dokley, if you want to make it, here's what you'll need. Grab yourself some spruce wood, some cobblestone, some oak wood stairs, some spruce wood stairs, some spruce wood slabs, some oak wood slabs, some stone brick stairs, some stone brick slabs, and some yellow hardened clay. Plus, grab all of the other materials that you may see in the inventory right now. You might want to pause, grab them all. Once you have everything, however, and once you've found the church that you actually want to upgrade, this is the church that I'm going to be doing. So, as you can see, right now it looks like a boot. We're going to change that. We're going to begin working on the church at the back. So where the entrance currently is, there'll be a door here, and I think some churches might even have like a little step up. So they might have included steps so you can actually access the church, but mine, as is found, it was just this, so how you're supposed to get in here, I don't know. But we're going to start at the back here, and we're going to begin by grabbing our cobblestone. We want to take the back row, the bottom row of 3 where the door is just underneath it, and we want to extend it outwards left and right by 2 with the cobblestone. That's 1, 2, and 1, 2. Plus, you can also destroy the door, seal up the church with your cobblestone. Now, coming out from either one of the rows of 2 cobblestone that you've just placed, you want to place a spruce wood. And on top of the spruce wood, we'll start on the left-hand side, as a matter of fact. On top of the spruce wood, you want to go up on top of it by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then go right by 1. Go up by 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then do an upright diagonal. Go up by 1. Do 2 upright diagonals. 1 and 2. Then do 2 bottom right diagonals. 1 and 2. Then go down 1. Do a bottom right diagonal. Go down by 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Go right by 1, and then connect all the way down to the ground. You should find that, suspiciously, you have connected to the same place as you did on the opposite side. It's like magic. Once you've done that, what we now want to do is this. So, come to the frontish of the church. You actually want to just move about halfway to the church here. And you want to do this. So, leaving a gap of 3 between what you've just made and what we're going to be making now, you want to construct the same spruce framework going around the church. So leaving a gap of 3, literally like 1, 2, 3, like coming towards the front of the build. You want to build the exact same spruce framework. So I don't have to tell you how to build this. The easiest way is to quite simply just look back at what you've just made and copy it again. So just look at what you've just made. That's what I'm actually doing now. I don't have to count any of this out. Just look back at what you've made and copy it exactly where I've just told you. So you want to leave a gap of 3 between where we've just made it and where we are currently making it. So we want to have the same frame right there, and I can actually just destroy these guiding cobblestone blocks. There we go. Pretty simple. Next thing we're going to do is we are going to make the bell of the church. So with your hardened clay, your yellow hardened clay, you only have one hardened clay, I hope, you want to start from the back of the church here, where you have these 2 sticky up cobblestone blocks. You can actually destroy the front one and the back one. And inside of this shape that we have at the back of the church, inside the spruce wood frame, we want to place 3 yellow hardened clay. And we want to extend those clays towards the front of the church by 2 rows. So we want to have a yellow hardened clay platform just sat on top of the empty space at the front of the church. Take the center row of the yellow hardened clay and raise it up by 1 row. And then place an additional block on top of the center of that row. Then you want to, at the front of the church and the back of the church, you want to take the center block, like on top of the bottom center row. You want to take the center block and you want to extend it up by 1. And you want to do the same thing on the front as well. You want to take the bottom center block and extend it up by 1. And that is a bell, or at least it looks enough like a bell that I can call it a bell. Next thing we want to do is we want to put a roof on this thing. So the roof for this particular part is very easy. It starts on the sides. On both sides, you want to start off with a row of stone brick stairs that starts from just left of the long row of spruce wood that connects up here. And the roof looks like this. So we have a row of stone brick stairs as the first row. Then the next row coming up, we've not made anything overhang yet. We then want a row of spruce wood planks. For the next row, just use the slabs to form rows of planks. And then on top of that, we are going to want to have a row of spruce wood stairs. Then for the next row, coming up on top of the next row of spruce, we want to have another row of spruce wood stairs. Then for the next row, we want another row of spruce wood stairs, like this. And then for the final row right at the top, we want to have stone brick slabs. Except that top center slab, which is this one right here, we want to raise up by another slab. And we want to grab our old pal, the oak fence. We want to place 3 oak fence coming up on top of this. Well, this is now a brick block. It's no longer a slab. We want to go 1, 2, and 3. We want to take that second block, extend it left and right towards the left-hand side of the church. The left-hand side of the church and the right-hand side of the church. And that looks like a little tiny cross. Okay, once you've done that on the left-hand side of the roof, you want to do the same thing on the right-hand side of the roof. So we want to come all the way down here. We want to place our row of stone brick stairs. Then we want to do a row of spruce wood planks for the next row. We then want to do spruce wood stairs for the next one. And then another row of stairs. And yet another row of stairs coming all the way up to the top. Then we want to make the roof overhang the front of this building by 1 row. And the back of the building by 1 row also. It wants to overhang the front and the back of the build using stone bricks and stone brick stairs. So where you placed spruce wood stairs, you then just simply want to extend it forwards using stone brick stairs and stone brick blocks. So you guys can kind of like fill in the gaps of where you've got to place what where, but this is how you extend it forwards. Also, the slab at the top as well, and you want to place a spruce wood slab underneath that slab that you just placed, and you want to place upside down spruce wood stairs underneath these. So anywhere that you have the regular facing stone brick stairs, you basically want to have upside down spruce wood stairs just next to them, like that. Very easy to do. I'm sure that you guys will manage that. No problemo. So once you have that taken care of on the front, of course, we want to do the same thing on the back. So on the back, we're just going to extend all of these stairs and all of the plank blocks over the back. It'll make the roof look nice, and there needs to be no other reason than the fact that it looks nice, because that's kind of the whole point of this thing. So we're just forming these. A lot easier if you actually have the individual blocks, like if I actually had the stone brick blocks and all of that. But you know, whatever, we're a versatile group, we use what we have. So there we go, that's what the back wants to look like also. And that is the front, looking quite good. Okay, next thing we're going to do. On the front here, can you see where we have like this big giant crossy looking thing? Well, we want to place upside down spruce wood stairs underneath the parts that like overhang left and right, and we want to place regular spruce wood stairs on top of the parts that like overhang left and right. So we want to, I said sideways, if we want to, there we go, sideways like that. Also, we want to add a cross. So I really do want to stress the fact that this thing is a church, and unless there's loads of crosses about and like that's not entire, like as soon as you look at that you might not gather that it's a bell until you figure out that this is a church. We need crosses here. So the best thing to do from here is where we have this big giant like stone cross, we want to have four oak wood planks coming down from the top center block here. So that's 1 plank, 2 planks, 3 planks, and 4 planks. We want to take the second plank and we want to extend those planks left and right by 1 to form a nice wooden cross. That looks great, doesn't it? Now, once you've done that, we're going to then work on the sides of the church a little bit before we move to the front. So the sides of the church here, where you have these windows, actually we'll leave those alone for a second. Okay, so come all the way down to the bottom of the church. What you can pretty much do is you can knock out these windows. We'll start on this side, by the way, like the left-hand side of the church here, right? First of all, we've just got to extend the cobblestone until it sits 1 row inside the frame at the bottom of the church. And what that basically means here is, like, from the back, you want to have this sort of effect, so you can see that we have the cobblestone covering up any gaps, and from the front you want to have this effect, and from the side you also want to have this effect also. You want to place a row of cobblestone right at the bottom here, connecting the front to the back. We also want to have a chicken. We also want to then, underneath this window, because this is going to be a window, we want to place... we first of all want to connect the top together, and we want to move the window down by 1 row, so we just want to knock out any cobblestone that will get in the way of that. And we want to place an upside down oak wood stairs left and right of the window, and connect them together down with oak wood slabs right at the bottom. We also want to place just underneath the window, we need more materials for this, I'm trying to get around this. We want to place grass blocks just underneath the window. We want to place upside down spruce wood stairs left and right of the grass. We want to place oak wood fence, 2 of them to be exact, coming up from either one of those stairs. We want to place a row of stone brick stairs stemming from the front fence to the back fence. We then, 1 row higher and 1 row inwards, in between these 2 spruce wood, we want to place a row of spruce wood stairs. And then another one, once again 1 row above and 1 row higher, like that. Then, coming up from the left hand and right hand spruce wood, we want to place an upside down stone brick. We want to place 2 oak wood fence on top of those bricks, and we want to place a regular facing stone brick on top of the fence. We want to connect them together at the, we want to connect the 2 stone brick stairs together at the top, and we also want to connect them together at the bottom, and that includes destroying the window completely and placing a cobblestone at the bottom and then an oak wood slab there. So this is what we want to have, guys. That's the sort of effect you're looking for. Now, once you've got that taken care of, we can now move on to the opposite side and do the same thing. So come to the opposite side and we want to do a similar thing here. So starting with the bottom, we want to extend the cobblestone until it is basically in between the 2 rows of spruce. We then want to extend the cobblestone wall until it fills the frame like this. We can destroy the cobblestone block and the window, and we can connect the cobblestone together at the top to form kind of what looks like a little archway shape. And if we look at the back, that is perfect, and if we look at the front, we should also find that there's no extra blocks. And what we can now do is we can place an upside down oak wood stairs There's a chicken in there. I just saw him scurry past. The chicken is the new priest. We now want to place an upside down oak wood stairs left and right of the window. We want to place an oak wood slab right down at the bottom. We want to place grass blocks underneath the window. We want to have upside down spruce wood stairs left and right of the grass blocks. We want 2 oak wood fence coming up from the spruce, and we want to have a row of stone brick stairs going from left to right on top of the oak wood fence. We also want to have 2 rows of spruce wood stairs coming upwards towards the middle window like that, and we also then want to destroy this window, fill the bottom of it in with cobblestone, knock out another block for the window. We want to place upside down stone brick stairs coming down from the bottom 2 corners of the window and regular facing stone brick stairs coming out of the top 2 corners. We want to connect the bottom and the top of the window together with oak wood slabs, and we want oak wood fence connecting the top of the window to the bottom of the window. And there we have a pretty cool looking tower, if I do say so myself. Now, we will make that look a lot more attractive later, however, we want to do more remodeling before any of that happens. So, next thing we're going to do is we are going to come to the front of the church. This is where we're actually going to enter the church, right here. We're going to knock into it first of all. So we're going to knock out these 2 blocks. This is how we're going to actually enter the church. And I'm also going to move into the church, and I'm going to destroy the chicken priest's home. I'm going to just destroy all of those cobblestone blocks that were existent there. Okay, so let me show you how to actually do this. So, this is the entrance, right? I've already said that. We want to place a spruce wood stairs coming down from the entrance so that you can actually walk up into it. Place a grass block left and right of the entrance. Place a spruce wood left and right of the grass blocks. Like that. Then place spruce wood slabs, or spruce wood stairs, or spruce wood anything behind that. You then want to go left with your grass blocks from either one, or you want to go like left and right of the spruce wood, going out from them with grass blocks. You also want to place grass blocks here. You want to place them here in the back of the church, in between the spruce wood frame and the actual church, and you then want to connect those grass blocks together using spruce. Actually, it's either spruce wood stairs, upside down spruce wood stairs, or you can use spruce wood slabs, whichever you find is a bit more attractive. I'm kind of on the fence. I don't mind using either, to be honest with you. You also, speaking of fence, want to place oak wood fence right here in between the 2 corners, between the spruce and the grass. And that is the little surroundings surrounding the front of the church there. Okay, next thing we want to do. So, left and right of the entrance, goodbye Mr. Cow, church is not in session at the moment. Left and right of the entrance, at the bottom, we want to knock out these blocks, and we want to place spruce wood stairs. Mr. Cow, can you not? I regret not turning mobs off. I will beat you to death. Okay, well, I obviously need to go to church now, don't I? I just beat a cow to death on a church. It doesn't get too much worse than that. Okay, so we want to replace those 2 blocks, and we want to place regular spruce wood stairs. We're going to knock out the blocks above them, and we're going to place white stained glass block above the spruce wood stairs. I'm going to knock out the blocks above those, and I'm going to place upside down oak wood stairs above the glass blocks, and I'm going to place a spruce wood plank in between those. I'm also going to... Actually, I don't think I'm going to do that. So, the next step is going to be to knock out the spree cobblestone. We want to grab our stone brick slabs, or stone bricks, and we want to replace those cobblestone with stone bricks, and we want to take the top cobblestone and, or we want to take the center stone brick, and we want to place another stone brick on top of it to give us this sort of shape right here, okay? Now, once you've got that sorted out, we now want to take out our oak wood fence, and we want to place 2 oak wood fence left and right of the entrance coming up from the ground. We also want to place spruce wood slabs on top of those fence. And now, it is time for us to actually do the roof. Actually, what we're going to do, we're going to mess about with these windows a little bit. So, on the side of the build here, you can see where we have these aberrant windows that are kind of... I don't know why they're in that position whatsoever. So, we're going to destroy this window, we're going to knock it down 2 blocks, and we're going to fill the top block in. So, we're going to destroy the window, knock out the bottom 2 blocks, fill the original window in. Now, let's do the roof. The roof's very simple. It's simply made out of stone brick stairs, it's also made out of spruce wood stairs, and it's also made out, predictably, some some stone brick slabs, silly me. So, the roof is in line, like where we have these corner blocks for the spruce wood, right? The spruce wood frame for the back of the house, for the back of the church. We want to extend from that stone brick stairs that come out and overhang the front of the church by 1 row on either side, like this. And then for the next row, we want to have a row of spruce wood stairs that come all the way almost to the front, and then the end block is stone brick stairs. So if that makes sense, like the next row upwards, 1 row inwards, is spruce wood stairs coming all the way to the end, and then the last one is a stone brick stairs. Then we want another row of spruce wood, and the end blocks of the spruce wood are once again quite predictably stone brick stairs. And then the very top block, which will come out from the bottom of the cross, will also be stone brick slabs. Then you can fill the underhand part of the roof in here using your upside down spruce wood stairs, like this. And you can also just fill the top in with something. Shall we add a light? I mean, I kind of want to add a light. Now, I don't know whether this is a good idea or what, or a terrible idea, but I'm just gonna... I'm such a fan of redstone lamps. I'm such a redstone lamp fanboy. It's unbelievable. So I'm just going to light this up using, like, I can use a redstone block, and I can just fill the base of that in with like stone brick slabs. And I just want to see how this looks. And yeah, that looks pretty decent. And then we can just place spruce wood slabs coming out from in front. And there you go. It just looks a little bit nicer with the lamp, in my opinion. I don't know. I love them so much. I love the texture. But there you go. Also, whilst we're remodeling a little bit, for the floor of the church on the inside, I'm just going to knock out the floor entirely because it's hideous. Honestly, it's truly just disgusting, the inside the floor of this church, right? So I'm just going to get rid of that. I'm going to fill in the windows as well. So we have some windows to fill in. We need white stained glass pane for this. So I'm going to fill in these windows on the side. And you'll also find that you have windows on the inside as well as you come towards the back. The floor is going to be a little bit of red hardened clay. And it's also going to be a little bit spruce wood planks. The spruce wood planks start here where the what are they called? Where the ladders are. So that is where the spruce wood starts, and then it's red hardened clay coming out in front, and you actually want to replace the cobblestone block behind the entrance as well with red stained clay. We also have to place a lectern on the inside, which is an enchantment table. I'm also going to place I'm going to place an oak wood slab in front. I'm also going to grab a spruce wood fence and some end rods, or maybe oak wood fence would look a little bit better actually, to contrast a little bit. Out in the back here, I'm going to place an oak wood fence in either corner with an end rod on top. These look like candles, also provide light. I'm going to place an enchantment table in the form of a lectern with an oak wood slab in front of it. And if you want, you can add light sources in the left and right. Like if you want it to be nice and bright, then you could very easily simply add glowstone to these little indentations here, and you could fill them in with wooden trap doors just to make them look a bit nicer. Then if you wanted to add oak wood stairs so that people can sit down and I don't know, pray to the almighty chicken lord priest, which has since abandoned us, which is a bit unfortunate, then you can do that. I'm actually going to get rid of these torches right here because I don't think we need them. There we go. Got a little bit darker in here now, and I don't mind it. I might also texture the ceiling a little bit. I might add like an upside down stone brick stair here and here, and I might connect them together like using oak wood slab, just to texture it a little bit. It doesn't have to be a lot. If we come up here to the second floor, you'll notice that in its current state we can't actually access the bell. You can access the bell if you simply just adjust where you put the floor. If you don't want to cover the windows on the outside, you'll need to use stone brick slabs for this, and you'll find that you have to put stone brick slabs or oak wood slab. Oak wood slabs is actually a nice contrast. You will have to place oak wood slabs here in line with the tops of the like the second story windows. like, and then you'll be able to like climb all the way up to the top, and you can have a look at the inside of the bell. And if you wanted to be very, very sneaky, then you could put an ender chest here at the top of the bell, because not only is that very dark, but can I crack that open or no? Okay, well that doesn't work, but you could put something up there which you could access. And you could keep this floor in. You can use this as storage if you so want. If you want to put chests in here or what have you, completely up to you. But that's pretty much the inside of this place. It's really down at the bottom where a lot of the detail went into. The door that I would use is a dark oak wood door, which I will place from inwards. And that way you get to see a little bit of red from the outside, and you also get a nice little bit of texture. Everything else, so I'm going to just grab some buttons now. Wooden buttons are my favourite. I'm also going to grab some flowers and some wooden trapdoors once again, because I think I got rid of mine. So wooden trapdoors, I need some flower pots. I'm going to grab dandelions, poppies, and I don't think I bet I need some, I'm going to need some glass, aren't I? Okay. So, everywhere that we have grass blocks surrounding this build, we're going to place a wooden trapdoor in front of them. And I'm going to place poppies on top. Whatever your favourite flower block is, place that instead of the poppy. Or if it so happens to be the poppy, I'd just place the poppy. These are just nice little planters. They add colour. It's a church. You're supposed to have flowers, and poppies are quite symbolic as well. I'm going to place buttons in front of these two open spruce woods right at the front of the church, just because it looks quite nice. I'm going to head to the side of the church now, and I'm also going to place wooden trapdoors, and I'm also going to place poppies here. You can either, these are two options because I've just thought another one. You can either, on top of these upside down spruce wood, you can add some fence, or alternatively, I'll show you the other side here, or alternatively, you can place flower pots with dandelions in them. Kind of the dealer's choice, completely up to you what you want to do. I'm more inclined to go, now that I look at it, with the actual fence, but that's kind of up to you. I mean, I'll leave you to figure that out. We do have to fill the glass in the tower, which is a little bit unfortunate. I can't believe we forgot that. And that is just about everything. Now, I did add something extra to this. I added stone brick stairs, and I also added some pods on. And I added these to the side of the church in this position and this position, and I dug two blocks in front of each one of the stone brick stairs, and I filled them with pods on. These are graves. A little bit morbid. You might not want to include them in your church, so you might want to add little graves next to the church. It makes sense that villagers die, so it's just a little bit of an added extra. You could also add it to the back of the church. You might want to stay away from the whole death theme with the villagers. I mean, I've killed a few of them in my time. One of them is currently trying to drown along with the priest. He's trying to take it with him. So, I mean, maybe it makes sense that the graves are there, actually. But there we go, guys. That is the villager church. And I do think that it's quite heavily improved. Now it looks like a church rather than a big stone boot. Now it's kind of like the right way round, and I think that it's just a big giant improvement in general. A lot of you guys asked me to do this after I did the blacksmith. I think that I've done a good job, or at least as good as I did the blacksmith, so thank you for suggesting it, because it was actually really, really fun to turn this into something that is, well, now a church. If you enjoyed the video, please do like the video. That helps me out no end, and it also inspires me to keep doing more of these videos. If you do love the Improving a Village series, then do suggest down below what I should improve next. Do you want to see an improvement of the farm? A medium villager house? Do you want to see me improve the well? Let me know what you want to see me upgrade and transform and remodel next. I'd be very interested to know. Subscribe if you enjoyed the content and this series. It helps the channel grow, it helps the series grow, it helps all of these things happen. Say hello if you do subscribe. I will try my best to get to you. I don't always succeed, because sometimes you guys say I subscribed like well after the video has been posted, and it's kind of hard to keep track because I post so many videos. But say hello. Also, do click the bell next to the subscription button. That always helps. You guys get the videos That's pretty much the only reason that you'd click that if you did actually want to see the videos. And by the way, if you do subscribe, even if you want to check out the channel, if you are brand new, we do loads of things around here. You can check out the current series, which is the Transforming a Village series, in the card system and the description below. Those are the places that you'll find it. And it'll have things in it like this. Like if you found the Transforming a Village playlist, you'll see that this is the transformation of the small villager house that we have right here. And we have also transformed a villager hut. And we have also transformed a village blacksmith, which is my second favorite transformation because the church is now the first. As you can see, we're actually rapidly improving this village. Like one half of the village is a bit boring, and then the other half is just like, ooh. Well, that's nice. Anyway, you'd find those playlists in the card system description below. If you want to make even more stuff, let me show you a little bit of what that might be. So, if you like building lots of stuff, you really have found the right channel. If you haven't subscribed before, I like to build just about everything. Here's some examples of some houses. This is the last modern mansion that I've made. If you wanted to find more modern houses, more modern mansions, I've made loads of them. Check out the modern house playlist, that's in the card system description below. Here's a really small suburban house that I made just last week as well. Again, the suburban house playlist is your friend. If you want to make more suburban houses, bigger ones, better ones. If you wanted to make some more modern houses, that's a small modern house, and this is a slightly bigger modern house. And if we move down here, we have yet another modern mansion. And this is even my own house, except modeled in Minecraft. All of these things can be found all in the playlist. Check them out. They're in the description below the card system. We have a city which hasn't really gotten any bigger recently, to be honest. It's not gotten bigger for a little while, but I am going to be working on some stuff now that the update's here. I can build gyms and stuff like I've been wanting to. But we have supermarkets, train stations, barbershops, cafes, petrol stations, car wash. We have all sorts down in the city. Check out the real world buildings playlist for that. If you have a look here, then we have a big giant public park which is growing ever bigger and getting quite a lot of houses in the public park. But if you want to make things from duck ponds to public swimming pools to playgrounds to skate parks to basketballs to secret golden apples and mini golf courses and a variety of other houses as well. I included these in the park builds playlist, like an eco house. If we had like this is the ultimate survival house 2, which has everything that you could possibly need for a survival house. That's a hobbit hole. We have yet another ultimate survival house. Like those are really popular videos. You guys seem to love those. Like they're really amazing survival houses that I'm sure that you'd enjoy making. But yeah, guys, basically check out the channel. I hope that you enjoy subscribing if you do. Like the video once again if you do like it. Check out the playlist, the card system description below. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you did enjoy all of this stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next video.